They were a brilliant group of students in terms of their motivation for learning.
So far so good. The guys seem to have settled in really well.
One year on, the engineering apprentices of North Highland College, UHI, have gone to work. Industry placement is a key element of year two. This film takes a look at their progress over year one.
It's definitely a shock to the system, coming to a different workplace, different characters and trying to interact with them differently, and they're extremely hard going sometimes, but it's definitely different and I'm enjoying it so far. The first year definitely helped me, just in aspect of getting used to welding and different tricks, and the two tutors that came, they helped me. They just showed me a few tricks, basically not welding but just tips and tricks for the workplace just to help you get along, and it was definitely a help, because if I just came in straight away not knowing anything, I'd probably be gone by now. They just wouldn't have me.
It's going really good, yeah. It's unlike the college, which was good and it was a good simulation. It's just a real experience of what it's going to really be like, because it is the working world that I'm going to be working in. So it's been a really good experience. Getting in about, get hands started. It's not like college where you can just, if you make a mistake, say sorry and start again. It's genuine.
The apprenticeship scheme is a unique initiative by North Highland College UHI. It's the first of its kind in Scotland. The college takes on the apprentices as an employer and pays them a wage. It's a response to a reduction in apprenticeships on offer from companies locally. The aim is to produce qualified and skilled engineers to meet future demand in this, an area at the heart of the renewables industry.
The course has given them core skills in terms of their mechanical, electrical or welding abilities, so it's given them that grounding, that base qualification. I think it's given them good team working skills. It's given them the motivation that they're just, they weren't just students being brought in, they were employees being taken into the college. They're working alongside the staff who are training them, which is quite an experience for them, I think, as well as working with some of the senior managers. We've taken them out on visits to Bailey Wind Farm so they can understand what's coming in the future with the wind. The onshore wind is here now, but the opportunities that's around for them, and I think it's been really good for them to see and understand the wider opportunities in the area.
The four-year training programme is based at the college's Engineering, Technology and Energy Centre, an educational facility in which the workshops replicate the world of work. Already a fresh intake are beginning their first year, while the second years are out plying their trade.
Well, that's a year in now. Progress was probably a bit slow at the start, but it's came on leaps and bounds since then. All the first year who are now second year apprentices are now on placement with employers, and that seems to be pretty positive. I had a visit down around the employers last week, and my general feeling was everybody's happy with the setup.
Dounreay Nuclear Power Station has long been a big employer in Caithness, but it's now being decommissioned. The Nuclear Decommissioning Authority has contributed £400,000 towards the cost of the apprentices programme as part of the Dounreay legacy in Caithness. It's also provided work placement opportunities.
It's been really, really good. All of us had our ups and downs, but we've all learnt a lot throughout the course. I actually didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I have. Like, I've really enjoyed working with everyone who's been here and learning about things. I was like really keen to know more when I was going through my course, and I've like really taken a lot of it in. I thought maybe being a girl I wouldn't click onto it as much as the boys would, but I've done just as well.
Skills and techniques and all the kind of mathematical equations that I've been learning last year, I've had to put some of them into practice on site now in Dounreay. So I'm quite chuffed that I learned most of the stuff I learned last year and it's stuck in.
When Dounreay has been decommissioned, where will the jobs be for the college's apprentices and for others? A journey north of Caithness offers a glimpse into this area's industrial future. To Orkney, currently at the heart of the so-called Renewables revolution. These shores are currently the world's centre for the development of wave and tidal energy. The immense power of the Orkney waters and Pentland Firth is being tapped into by companies from around the world under the auspices of EMEC, the European Marine Energy Centre. Here is a computer animation of what's going on at Billiacrew, for example. Beneath the water's surface, the so-called oyster is harnessing tidal energy created by the sea and converting it into electricity. It is a future source of energy and of employment.
Here we are at Billiacrew. The oyster is about 500 metres offshore. We transfer the energy onto shore via a hydraulic pipeline where we generate our electricity. The electricity is connected into EMEC substation right here beside us, and from there it's distributed out to the national grid. So the pipeline feeds our water into the turbine behind me. The turbine converts the motion of the water into rotation of the shaft. So the turbine rotates the shaft, and on the other end of the shaft is a generator, and the generator converts that rotational motion into electricity. We're using conventional fabrication techniques, conventional hydraulic systems, conventional control systems. We're just using them in an imaginative way. But to be able to use that, you need a real good fundamental understanding of the principles. So it's good basic mechanical, electrical, C&I type skills that we require.
These machines are not going to work on their own. They're going to need to be installed, they're going to have to be maintained, they're going to be removed, they're going to be refurbished. All of these are really valid and important jobs. So we can see that when we get the couple of thousand machines that we're expecting to go out into the ocean around the north of Scotland, there are going to be a large number of jobs. There's already 250 people employed in Orkney at the moment just working on the experimental machines that are here at the moment. There's about a dozen of those. So when we get to a couple of thousand machines, which is going to happen in the coming years, I don't know exactly when, those are all going to require real people doing real jobs to make this stuff work.
First year has been quite good, yeah. I've learned quite a lot since from my first year. The practical side was good. I've took it onto my work placement, and I'm also using the theory side to understand the systems and all that I'm working on while on my placement.
It's really key because, well, it's everything you do in a college really relates to what you're doing. It's like real life, really. And since I've been out on site, like working with valves and working with like steam traps, stuff like that, it's all been like I've used it all on site so far, so it's been good knowledge to learn.
The four-year course at North Highland College UHI is a comprehensive programme for the mechanical, welding and electrical engineering apprentices. In year one, they undertake an SVQ Level 2, performing engineering operations, and they earn an SQA National Certificate in relevant and essential skills. The course leads at the end of the fourth year to an SVQ Level 3 in a relevant discipline. Apprentices who complete the course earn the industry-recognised Modern Apprenticeship Certificate. From an early stage, partners in the scheme have an input into the curriculum. Local engineering firms offer guidance on additional training, helping to ensure the apprentices are work-ready prior to work placement.
Well, I think it's a mainstream thing. We've got to go down the road of getting an apprenticeship to go through and try and pick up as much knowledge as we possibly can. And this course that the college is actually providing now gives them a chance to get out into the real world and hopefully learn a wee bit.
Apprenticeships and ETECs have changed with the Dunray used to be the big employer and maybe taking down 30-35 apprentices a year. Rolls-Royce 5 and the other fabricators, probably 40 to 50 apprentices every year getting taken on the county, but that's changed with the rundown of Dunray, down to maybe only 5 and single figures for other companies. So it's with the ETEC coming into play now, it's providing opportunities for guys that have dwindled elsewhere.
It's been really valuable because it's given us a rough idea of what to expect in the workplace. So in a sense, we were ready for coming to placement.
It did make it easier because I learned the basics of welding and fabricating, so I could use my skills that I learned in the college to use it here.
I think it's been a good first year for our apprentices. Certainly in terms of academic achievement, they've done very well. As part of the first year programme, they've completed 2 awards, being the Scottish Vocational Qualification, SVQ, in performing engineering operations, and a National Certificate in Engineering Systems. These are both challenging courses to complete. And it's very pleasing for the college to note that all of the students were successful with both awards, so 100% success rate.
Pretty much everything I've learnt at a college I've used already here. All my welding, my fabrication. College has good facilities. It's probably one of the better workshops up here. It's new stuff, only about a year ago. So got a lot of machines and that, just like if you're out on placement, all the same machines in the college.
Yeah, it's been great. It's taught me a lot for when I go up on site, and I feel ready when I got there and confident when asked to do tasks. So it was really good insight of how to use your knowledge, what you learn here, and use it on site.
At North Highland College UHI, this is an innovative scheme designed to embrace future opportunity. Into its second year, there are now more than 20 on the course, a production line of young apprentices, trained engineers, engineering themselves a career.